and you have to go to the special store to get it. You know, this, I mean, look at the difference. And you know what's neat? You can see the difference in temperature and color when we talk about that's your normal incandescent bulb, and then this is that LED, that super bright LED that you can control. So when you compare the two flashlights, there's no comparison, and you're getting long life with the batteries, 3 AA batteries, and you know, we have those batteries readily available, and you're getting a 2-pack. It is a fantastic light.
I'll tell you what, that is a great price. Remember, it's a buy one, gift one, buy one, keep one. If you are thinking Father's Day, you might want to consider getting a set for yourself as well, because the truth of the matter is we all need to have flashlights in our home, and like Peter said, you think you have them at the ready, and then you go and wah, wah, wah. There's never that big payoff. So you get so much bang for your buck here. In addition to the great price, buy one, gift one. Remember the rose gold, I called it copper, but the rose gold will sell out first. Gold ×2, black ×2, silver, that platinum ×2, the green ×2, purple ×2, or red ×2. These great little gift boxes are included as well. Anytime, any season, one size fits all. But the big thing for me is it's small but mighty. So even something like this, it's not out of the realm to put it in a handbag, to put it in a pocket, to put it in a glove compartment of a car.
Right, you knew I was
like
going to
that.
say. Well, because you know this I would say is it's a very good flashlight. It's obviously going to be many times the cost of these 2 flashlights. But here's the problem: why you don't have it handy all the time is because it is so big. So even in the glove compartment, but it's too big. Certainly, if you're going to put it in a purse or have it on you all the time, this is not going to work. But this is a great size. You're still getting that amazing, powerful light that you can control all the different modes on it. You're getting 2. So one next to the bed is always great. We think about emergencies. I mean, certainly we talk about the bump in the night, and you're like, what's that? And you want to be able to have a light when you move around, because maybe it's a power outage late at night. Certainly in Florida, we become all too familiar with the storm season and what can mean there. But having 2 flashlights in the house that are always ready to go is super important. And this is one that can be there because it's not too big. You know it's going to work. It has enough brightness to really make sense. So put them where they're going to be handy, and you're going to need them. The car, and I think next to the bed, so it's always there, is 2 great spots. For sure, and that's why I say get more than 1 set. We're doing that adjusted price as long as supplies last. We're also doing free shipping. So I look at this and I'm thinking, this has my dad's name written all over it. My dad is really hard to buy for. I think a lot of guys in our life are, but he walks the dog. He walks Hercules every night. And my dad has the big flashlight, and he wears a sweatshirt when he does that. And it'd be nice if he had one that he could actually put in his pocket instead of this big thing that he carries around. So whether it can be the daily practical of walking the dog, or it can be, the emergency preparedness practical. This is always at the ready, and that's why I say, yes, you want it, but you probably want more than one. It's kind of an added bonus that it's pretty. I know that's not why you're buying the flashlight, but it's also easier to find if you do put it in that junk drawer, if you do put it in the glove compartment, especially if you get some of the fashion colors, it's kind of a little bit easier to spot. But small but mighty, the set of 2, we pay to send it to you. So if you've got people across the miles that can benefit from this, then we'll pay to send it to them. I mean, you split it up on FlexPay of $9.23. You still get that 30-day return policy. And maybe you don't even give it now, whether it's graduation season or Father's Day or just storm kit or emergency kit for the car, if it's an outdoor enthusiast. Bottom line, they will use this. Yeah, absolutely. And I like what you're saying. Maybe it's a storm kit, but maybe it's something where that it's storm season, or maybe just from a safety aspect, everyone in the family can have one at their bedside. So my son Harry, he has one. I think he has the purple. And I was showing the purple a moment ago. But he has one next to his bed. I have one next to mine. I don't know if Debbie does, but I'll put one on Debbie's side. So Debbie can have one as well. But everyone in the family can have one. Every car in the house can have one. So whoever's driving that car, if you have multiple drivers in a family, it's a great way to be safe, to always have that flashlight. Because remember, when you're using this as the signal, I'll get to that, where it'll stamp out that SOS. But what's important is that this can be seen from a long distance. Again, we're in a bright studio, and you're thinking, how far could you actually see that? But when it's completely dark out on a lonely road somewhere, this is going to be super important. You can see that signal from a very long way away. And the other part is that this is, again, when you reach for that flashlight, we joke like, hey, I just want to check, or go out with the dog and the flashlight
Right.
doesn't work. Okay, that's one thing. But when it really is a serious situation where you need light or there's a storm, the power is out, or you're stuck on the side of the road, to have a flashlight that you can go to, that you know is going to work when you pick it up and turn it on,
Yeah.
that's pretty important.
It's a big deal. I mean, even as recently as last night, I was talking to my mom on the phone and I thought I had a flat tire. It just sounded kind of weird. And I had her stay on the phone with me because I actually had to drive to a part of the road where there was a street light so I could see what was
Right.
going on, because I didn't have anything like this, in my vehicle, which is crazy because now I'm thinking I need to be getting this for myself. You could make the argument that you buy several sets even for yourself if you're like Peter's family and you just keep them where you need them. Maybe you keep one at the fuse box. Maybe you keep one next to the air handler and for when the technician comes over. You keep one underneath the sink because you
Sure.
can never quite see what's underneath that area, that abyss of darkness. So yes, I mean, great gift giving, but you can make the case you probably should consider getting more than one set, even for yourself or for each family.
I bet if you looked around the house right now, you probably have a whole bunch of flashlights.
Oh, yeah.
Check
But do
how
they
many of
work?
them are actually
Do they
working right now.
work?
Because there's a couple of things we go with, if it's a rechargeable
Yeah.
flashlight and then we never charge it and it doesn't work, if it's the old style technology that just doesn't work, or the bulbs are so fragile that as soon as you put them in the drawer, they don't work, this is going to be so important. So let me go through that again, that we have 5 different modes.
Yeah.
I have that on the bright, then we have that on the medium, we have that on the low, we have that on the strobe. Again, as a signal, that can be seen from a very long
Very
distance.
cool.
And then in an emergency, you can see that that's typing out SOS
Nice.
in the back and forth.
And it does it automatically.
Yeah,
That's
3 long,
nice.
3 short, 3 long. Is that
Very
what we're
cool.
doing? Yeah. We can do it.
You got
So
me.
it's doing that. So it's got the 5 modes. Then it has the ability to focus that beam as well. So if you want a tight focus beam, we can do that. Or a wide angle beam, we're doing that as well. And all you're doing is sliding that back and
Smart.
forth. Makes it super easy. And you can see that. It's a great look on that, where you
It
get
is.
that aircraft aluminum. You even have all the little grips right there to
Nice.
make it easy to handle. And you can see how small it is.
Yeah.
But this isn't like a small,
No.
tiny little, sometimes we got fooled by those little keychain
Right.
flashlights. And sure, there was a little bit of light there, but this is a real flashlight, and you've seen all the advertisements for a tactical flashlight. That's what this is, when it's durable, when it has all the different modes, and it's gonna be there when you need it. I think that's so important.
It is. Last call on the purple and the red. Remember, it's any color times 2. So rose gold, gold, black, that beautiful pewter or platinum, the green, purple and red, last call. The gift box packaging also included. Get it, use it, try it. 30-day return policy. We'll pay to send it to you. 504-470, 504-470. Awesome gift, whether we are talking storm or emergency preparedness, or just a practical gift that, yes, Dad will use for Father's Day, but doggone it, you will use. I mean, guaranteed. Like, Peter, it's an excellent point. You probably have a flashlight. Does it work?
Right. Honestly, I mean, I was joking when I said about getting these for the guys. They will love them.
They
I
will.
mean, you get guys a flashlight that they can use, and if they're doing anything, if they drive a car, and if they are an outdoorsman, they will love this flashlight.
will.
It works.
For sure. Peter, thank you.
Thank you. That was fun.
All right, now I'm done with you.
All right. I'm out. That's it.
Thank you. I know you enjoy your Memorial Day tomorrow.
Thanks, you too.